Auto Alert Man coming at you once again with the Auto Alert opportunity. Probably one of the strongest opportunities you'll have today to make an appointment and actually sell a car and hold gross. And holding gross is important. It's important to the customer because it builds value in the vehicle, and it's also important to the dealership because it builds value in the customer. And I'm not sure which one's more important. But building value in the car for the customer and building value in the dealership for the customer are equally valuable in my book. Auto Alert gives us a significant way to treat the customer in a fair and respectful manner and still make a fair profit without any resentment. Because Auto Alert is working on MSRP, the manufacturer's suggested retail price. It's working on Kelley Blue Book or Canadian Black Book, same thing. It's working on giving the customer a fair value for their car and selling them our car at a fair value and keeping their payment about where it is now. Oftentimes and most of the time with little or no money down. And we do that by making a very simple and repetitive phone call. Hi, it's Alan Jerome. I'm calling you from Winters Ford. And you're currently driving a 2017 F-150 that you purchased from us. And I'm calling because I'd like to buy that truck back from you. We need your truck. Well, I need it too. Everybody says that, sir. You're funny. Let me tell you something, though. What we'd like to do is we actually do have a customer looking for a couple-year-old model pickup truck that has a reasonable amount of miles on it. I see your truck has around 40,000 miles. It fits like a glove. It's on paper right in front of me. I'm looking at it. It's a very close match to the truck we're looking for. And if you could bring it in, let me do just a 5-10 minute evaluation on the truck, just to make sure everything is the way I can see and think that it is. We may be able to give you more for your truck than you know. How much are you going to give me for my truck? How much are you going to give me for my truck? And I'm glad you asked that question, sir, because that's exactly what I'm trying to ascertain. That's why I'm calling you. We're not going to shoot numbers from our hips or like sparks in the sky. If you'll just come by and give me 5, 6, 7 minutes to do a genuine evaluation, I'll give you the information in black and white on a single sheet of paper. All the information that you'd be looking for. First of all, the reason for my call is that we could use your truck, and in compensation to you for your truck, it would be my effort would be to make sure that you drive away with a truck payment that's about the same as you're paying now. That may be a little bit more because you see a little bit more truck, but if it is, we're going to do everything we can to condense that price to still keep your payment about what it is now. We want to do everything we can in a heartfelt manner, a very real way, to make sure that you drive away with about the same payment. And we're able to do this most of the time with most of the customers that I reach out to. Again, my name is Alan Jerome. I'd like to see you and your wife. It looks like Karen was on the deal with you. I'm assuming that's your wife. Could you and Karen come in tonight around 6 p.m. or would tomorrow around 10:15 be better? That quiet space between words is where the customer sees themselves driving that new truck. Folks, we're going to make you a bare bones, rock bottom deal, a great buy. And you're going to be laughing at us as you drive away from the dealership, rolling your windows up and down, throwing litter out of the windows, yelling and laughing because you got such a great deal. You're going to be happy. You're going to go home and you're going to know that you got the best into the bargain because we want you to. We appreciate your business. We're grateful that you're our customer. And because you're our customer, we want to do everything we can to keep you our customer in spite of the fact that we need your truck. I am calling. I'm asking a favor. Your truck is a very clear match to a truck we're currently looking for. By the way, does your truck have a tow package? No matter what they say, you're like, okay, that's great, no problem. I'm looking for something that's a little different than what I'm telling them. Let's say, it's not the right color, but at least it's a dark color. Just one slight variation to cause a little doubt. That's what I want to do. I want to cause a little doubt. It's like, well, they wanted a black one, but I think they would take the dark charcoal. They wanted the dark charcoal, but I think they would take a black one. And that would, other than that, your truck's a very, very close match. I'm almost positive we could put this. Do you think you could come by tomorrow? I want to keep reaching for that appointment. Oh, and I'm going to get objections. Oh, well, we're going to be out of town next week. You're going to be surprised. Before I go into the objections, let me tell you something. You're in for a shock. You're in for a really happy awakening with Auto Alert, because you're going to call these customers. Oh, I haven't thought about getting a new truck. Well, sir, if I got your payment even lower, would you think about it this weekend? Would you think about it right now? Because I need this truck this weekend. I want them to think about it. I want them to realize this is an opportunity. This is just another sales call disguised. We need your truck, sir. I could honestly look you right in the face and tell you, we need your truck. Your truck is a very close match to a truck I'm currently looking for. And in compensation to you, I'd like to put you in a brand new truck and keep your payment about the same. And what's that guy thinking about? The time that he jumped a curb? The time that he rammed it over the parking blocks? The time he hit that shopping cart? I mean, all the times he clips the curb coming in and out of his driveway. And there are reasons that people want to trade a brand new truck away, because they're the kind of people that have money and they want to have what they want and they deserve it. They work hard. Don't be intimidated by this. You'll find a lot of people go, well, I can't do it tonight. That's okay, sir. How's tomorrow morning or tomorrow night look? Well, I'd like to come by tomorrow night. I want to bring my wife. A two-legged up? Well, I'll take that any day with a car, with a truck that's already been evaluated by the Auto Alert system where they can transition into a new vehicle. Hello, that's why I'm calling. I want to have an appointment every day. I want to get in the block early. Pick up that phone, that 100-pound phone. Start calling people that are in the service drive. Start calling people that are in the opportunity blocks. If you like the in-market box like I do, great, hit that. You know what? You can go back over all these blocks. Nobody owns anything in Auto Alert. Auto Alert is a rebel. It's a mad dog without a collar. There's no leash. I don't care who called it. I don't care if you called 10 minutes ago. If you didn't set an appointment, that's not your customer. I don't want to hear that crap. Save that for your CRM world. Save that for your internet world. This has no sovereignty. This is Auto Alert. This is the big boy pants. You want to play here? Play for an appointment. That's the only sovereignty you're going to get, is an appointment. That's the only thing that, if the guy says, call me back tomorrow, and I look up that customer's name and it says to be called tomorrow, well, I'm not going to call over the top of that. But realistically, if the guy called 4 days ago and didn't make an appointment and he's rescheduled the appointment to a recall for 2 weeks from now, yeah, I'm calling him right now. I'm not going to let, half the time, I don't even open the deal sheet until after the customer's picked up. That takes too much time. I'm dialing. I want a deal. I want an appointment. I want somebody to come in. I don't want to work today and not have a car deal. I don't want to go home without a car deal. Just take me to the yard arm, to the mast of the ship, and whip my back. I'd rather have that than go home without a car deal or at least an appointment. I want something to be enthused about. Waiting. You ever see a salesman knowing he's got an appointment at 5 or 6 o'clock? You know, that air of confidence when he knows he really has that appointment. That's what I want. I want you to have that feeling all day long. And we all know appointments don't always show up no matter how good they sound, no matter what they promise. They don't always come. That's why I never stop. I keep calling. And the important thing is to find out whether or not that customer is really coming. Let's say that customer says, hey, you know what? I'm going to call my wife, and we're going to be in tonight at 6:15. And yes, you can go ahead and tell your manager that. You can count on that. Thank you, sir. And then the very next thing I do is reach into this pocket and pull out another phone, another weapon of success. And I enter the customer's name, and I enter their phone number, and I text them a message. Bob and Carol, this is Alan from Winters Ford. I'm texting to confirm our appointment for tonight at 6:15. Is it okay if I confirm with my manager that you did say you'll be here? It may sound over redundant to you, but if they don't respond, then I wouldn't be so sure it's a rock solid appointment. Now there are some people that don't use texting, so you can't use it for sure as a barometer. But most people will text you back. Maybe not right away. They want to test you and see if you're weak. You go an hour or two and you're like, oh man, I got to call these people, make sure they're coming in. Never. You've already spoke to them on the phone. Remember, less words make words more important. Simple sentences close deals. You text them, you wait, and you'll see, like, sometimes it'll be 4 hours later and you'll get in. All of a sudden, you'll hear your phone go off, and you'll look over, and it's, okay, you bet, sure thing, we'll be there. And when they text you back and confirm, your chances just shot up 90%. If they don't shoot up or you don't even try, you're still right there in the lukewarm waters of hope. And you want the customer to have hope, but hope won't save you. You're the salesman. Your job is to sell cars every day, not a couple cars until the weekend. Make my bonus. I don't want to hear about the bonus. I don't care. You sell too many cars to be preoccupied with the bonus. Figure out the bonus at the end of the month. Look, we've got a great country full of some strong car salespeople, and it's a joy to have a lot of them check in with my Auto Alert videos to better themselves, to take advantage of this profound tool, this incredible advantage, not just for you, the individual, but the dealership and the customer. There's no better win-win situation. This is like going to the casino and knowing the trifecta. Listen, you see my name and phone number, my email address right under there. I'd love to hear from you. I guess I'm supposed to tell you like and subscribe, and you know what? Just watch the video and call me sometime. Tell me how I just made a deal, man. I just made a really good deal for the store, and the customers are happy, and they got out of that. People get in trouble with cars. They get into leases, and 2 years later, it's a 3-year lease. He has 66,000 miles. Do you know how much money I've made rescuing people from bad leases? Well, no, it's not you, folks. When you bought that truck, you expected certain things, and then you got transferred and you had to drive out of town for your job. No one's going to blame anybody for that. Let's get this fixed. Thanks a lot for having me in your homes and in your dealerships, and I really do appreciate it. I hope we're coming up on a weekend. I want everybody to put their selling shoes on and get out there and treat the customers like kittens and puppies, and treat Auto Alert like the raging bull it is. See you then.